Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do a confessions video, health related. Guess who's back? Alrighty, we wrote down a few questions that we're going to ask each other and answer separately. And y'all can comment below and tell us what you think of our answers. You can tell us if we're bullcrapping, whatever. Alright, go ahead and read the first question.
What is your ideal diet plan? And what do you do that could cause inefficiency in your workouts meal-wise?
My ideal diet plan would be honestly something that's going to help me build muscle and lose weight at the same time, so that it's not like a weird catch up, slow down thing between the two of them. And a lot of it is probably what would slow it down is if I kept dairy in my diet itself. Go right ahead.
Well, I would say probably one of the worst things that I do when I'm building my diet plan is try to revolve it around having some sweets in the morning, since in the morning I'm just not very good at eating anything in general. Which is why one of my actual diet plans was based around intermittent fasting. Which means I stay leaner because I'm not eating for around 16 hours of the day, but I am keeping 8 hours of basic where I can eat whatever I want for more or less that time frame. But I try to keep it really healthy because I do not want my body to react in a way that would be inefficient to my workout.
I like that. Your phone went off, it's really loud. I'm kidding. Okay, second question. What is your favorite meal pre and post workout? Most of the time I usually wait about an hour after I eat a big meal to exercise, just because I'm a little lazy. And then if I do have a snack after I work out, it's usually like nuts or something protein based. It's like a small snack to hold me over until my next big meal.
Sounds delicious.
That's because you eat nuts all the time.
I know. I'm a cashew hoe. And an almond hoe.
Well, that too.
The main thing I eat before a workout is I usually try to keep it roughly a meat, like, you know, more or less turkey or some kind of hamburger, chicken, anything in that area. And I'll try to keep a small amount of carbs to some extent because I want energy to fuel my workout. And on top of that, after a workout, pretty much dead center, I want all the protein and carbs I can get. So after the workout, I try to get a high amount of protein, but I also want a high amount of carbs, if it makes sense, to refuel myself. Because after an intense workout, your body is kind of meh.
Yes. Alright, you want me to go and read the next one?
Sure.
Alright, what is your favorite protein powder flavor? Mine is vanilla because I don't eat chocolate. I haven't actually tried any other flavors, but we both use, he's going to tell you his favorite flavor, but we both use It Works protein powders called Profit. And now tell them your favorite flavor.
I use the chocolate based because, well, it's chocolate.
It's got problems.
I wasn't as much of a fan as the vanilla as she is, so we had to figure out an alternative, and it seemed better for me to have the chocolate.
Yeah, he was less grassy.
Yeah.
And last question, how would you change your diet if you could cut out certain foods you enjoy?
Would you like me to answer first, or
You go ahead, because I know a few, but I'm still thinking.
I know the ones that I would change right now. One of the main ones that I want to cut out and am working on currently is soda, because as you can see, it does do a wear and tear on your...
The caffeine in it.
Yeah. Unfortunately, when I was not doing as much soda as I was, I also had to work, and I was falling asleep on the job. We won't go into that, but
Yeah.
And I won't be doing that again.
Too much caffeine will kill you.
Yeah. That and the sugar itself is just diabetes waiting to happen, so be really careful when you do that. And also, if you do actually do that, make sure you work out at least some.
So you burn it off, or it's gonna...
you aren't going to want that shit in your system late day. No. I'm telling you that right now.
I would say that certain foods I would need to cut out of my diet, or I'm trying to cut out, would be dairy foods or foods that have
Because you're
less,
lactose.
yeah, have less lactose in it, because my stomach is not agreeing with lactose right now. Also, cutting back on more greasier foods that can upset your stomach and cause you to gain weight faster or keep the weight on, or make you feel so bad that you can't work out, which I know well.
Yeah, well, I won't be doing that anymore.
Um,
Word of advice, everybody: do not eat anything with a huge amount of acid before you work out, or you will be spitting acid for the rest of your workout.
he would know.
Yeah, try that one. Try that one
tip
when you go to physical therapy and eat a whole thing of kidney beans, and it has a lovely amount of onion
Vinegar?
spices
Oh,
and
yeah.
everything else in it.
Ew.
Yeah, you'll really feel that one.
Yeah, don't do that. Word of wisdom right there. Don't do that. What are some products other than Profit that we both use? Well, he hasn't used any others yet because I like to steal them. And
I'm still waiting. I'm trying to cut down on the soda, like, completely.
Yeah,
I
he
want
needs-
that out of my diet completely. It definitely does make your day a lot slower.
he wants to get everything cut down first before he starts using anything else. I've used It Works greens. They work pretty well. They do give you a little bit of a boost of energy. They're not actually made to give you energy, but that has been one of the side effects, I guess you could call. It's not really a bad side effect. but
Eating better.
well, it helps you because it helps you give you extra servings of vegetables while also alkalizing your body. I've used the wraps, which is to tighten, tone, and firm your stomach, and they do work. I honestly didn't think they would, and I even said many times, "What are you doing? Stop!"
Taking on you.
Many times that they probably would not work, but they did. I'm going to wrap again and put the before and afters on a video after this one posts, maybe a few days later. I've used cleanser, which is facial cream. It's a facial wash that you use. And my skin's been looking a lot better, as you can tell from some, from my earlier videos where I had a lot more acne. Stretch mark cream for the stretch marks I had on my legs where I gained a lot of weight really quickly. It took about 2 weeks for my stretch marks to go from purple to light pink.
Trust me, I know she looks good down there now.
Very funny. He sees me in shorts and
It's
he's like, I
special.
can't see them anymore.
It's special.
He was so happy this summer. It didn't look like the cat clawed me up. But
I'm
anyway.
so glad she started squats. Let's put it that way.
And then the last product that I have used would be Lip and Eye, which is really good for the under eyes and the lips to soften, and I might put some on him later if he doesn't quit looking at his.
Yeah.
I like it best under my eyes because it helps to moisturize my under eyes and make it look a little bit less disgusting, I guess you could call it. But we want to put a little voice out here. We are not professionals. When you watch this video, do not take any of our advice as professional or anything like that. This is just what has worked with us and what we have been experimenting through, because he is working on becoming a personal trainer, but he's not a professional yet, so don't take any of his crap yet.
I'm not a professional.
We thank you. Comment, subscribe. Give us any questions in the comment section below once this is uploaded. We'll see you next video.